Question number 27. Here is a sketch of y equals cos x for values of x from 0 to 360 degrees. And they're telling me that A is an acute angle, that means it's between 0 and 90, and that cos A equals k. Now this question is about the symmetry of the graph of cos x. It is not about the actual values of A and k, which I cannot find. So I have to say in part A, what's the value of cos 180 minus A? And this is how I would do it. First of all, I'm just going to mark in that point there, 90 degrees, 0. They haven't marked it in on their diagram, possibly because there wasn't room. So I shall make very clear indeed that that's 90 degrees just there. Right, next thing I'm going to do may sound a little strange. I'm going to say, well, I think that A looks as though it's about 80 degrees. I have no way at all of working out what A is, nor what K is, but from the diagram, which I know is not drawn accurately, I'm just going to say, oh, I think A is about 80 degrees. It's not to do with the value of A, nor the value of K, but it will enable me to find the correct answer to this question. So A is 80 degrees as far as I'm concerned. Well, they want me to work out the cos of 180 minus A. So 180 minus 80 will be 100. So that's where I find the value of cos 100. 100 degrees is 10 degrees to the right of 90, whereas A degrees, which is 80 degrees, is 10 degrees to the left of 90. And as you can see, the value of the cos of 100 degrees is minus k. This all comes from the symmetry of the graph, not from the actual values of A and k. So the answer in part A is minus k. Okay, let's move on to part B. In part B, circle the value of cos 360 plus A degrees. Now, this part of the question relies on the fact that the sine and the cosine curves have a period of 360 degrees. After 360 degrees, they repeat exactly. As you can see from the diagram, you go from 0, 1 up to 360, 1, and then the graph just repeats as in that little sketch there. So what will the value of cos 360 plus A degrees be? Well, it'll be exactly the same as the cos of 0 plus A degrees. In other words, it's the same as the cos of A. So whatever the cos of A was, and the answer is k, then the value of cos of 360 plus A degrees is also k. So the answer in part B is k.